Hi guys, I'm Andy and welcome back to Backpacking UK. Slightly different one for you today, but I thought I'd share it with you anyway. I got this little leaflet, just came through with a magazine that I got. It's called Pinter and it's basically a posh homebrew set. So it says, world first precision engineered technology for anyone to make 10 pints of unprecedented quality, fresh beer at home. It looks really good to me. The reviews on this are excellent. Apparently it tastes amazing. So let's take a look. For my regulars will know that I do like a beer. This is the box that it comes in. The Pinter. So what you do, you get a mix to put in, you just add tap water, and then depending on the beers or ales or lagers or pilsners that you've chosen, depends how long you leave it to brew. Initial thoughts are, this looks brilliant. I love it. It's a bit of a gadget, bit of fun. Here I've got stars and stripes. It says brewing time 4 days, conditioning time 3 days. So this is the American Pale Ale. So this is what you get. Stars and stripes, American Pale Ale. I've also got in here sanitising agent and fresh brewing yeast as well. Also a 4 Seasons Pale Ale. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a go, and then I'll do one of my legendary taste tests for you. I think I might go with Stars and Stripes first. So this is the Pinter in grey. You can get this in lots of different colours. Anything from like a hot gloss red to yellow to blue to gloss black. Lots of different colours. You can also buy 2 of these. They give you the option to buy a second Pinter for £35. So while you are brewing one, you could be drinking another. But it's a cracking looking bit of kit. Right, let's start brewing. I've just given this a bit of a shake out with some water. But now what I need to do is just change the dial to carbonated, and that stops any water leakage. First of all, just need to put the Pinter purifier in with some hot water, give it a shake and make sure there's no contaminants in this Pinter. Right, so I've thoroughly rinsed the Pinter. There's an indicator of where to fill the water up to try and get the highest quality ale possible. I'm actually using filtered water. Nice filtered water in there. Then I'm going to put my Stars and Stripes liquid in, and then my brewing yeast. This is the ale that I'll be making. Stars and Stripes American Pale Ale, 4.5%. Looks super nice. It's got all the instructions on. It's really good. It tells you quite a lot about it as well. So now for the Stars and Stripes syrup. Oh God, it smells amazing. That is so good. Right, in it goes. Oh, look at that beer loveliness. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let this drain for a few minutes. So syrup's in, now for the yeast. Okay, so I'm just going to screw the cap back on, and there's 2 arrows to meet up. Now, just going to shake this for 10 seconds, just to make sure all that yeast is mixed in. Okay, that's done. Now, just put it on its stand. Right, so that took a bit of force, but it's done. It's all lined up now, ready to go. And this needs to be stored at room temperature. This specific ale just needs to be stored for 4 days at room temperature and then conditioned for a further 3 days. And it's stored up like this. And I'll see you in 4 days. Right, so the pint has been brewing for 4 days now. I just actually left it for about another, say, half a day. Apparently it just makes it just that little bit clearer and just lets it brew for that little bit longer. But that's the brewing done now. There's a little bit of air coming from the top, but apparently that's perfectly normal. And it's just got a little pressure release valve to optimise the pressure for the brewing process. So brewing's done. Now it's time for conditioning. So I just need to take it off the dock, put it back together, put it in the fridge for 3 more days, and then it'll be drinking time. So what I've done, I brought the pointer to the sink because it does say in the instructions there will be some leakage. So rather it go everywhere, just bring it to the sink. Just got to take this off and then I'll rest it and put it back together. Don't want to waste too much. Right, and now it just says, just clean with hot water. Main thing is you just got to get all that yeast out, as you can see. It's a bit gloopy and horrible. Oh God, it smells good though. Woohoo! So I'm just going to give this a thorough rinse out. The more I clean it now, the less cleaning I've got to do later. Right, so I'm just going to clean up this pointer just before I put it back together. Right, so I'm going to put this back together now. Just put the cap on. All good to go, ready for conditioning in the fridge. I've got to say, this kitchen now absolutely reeks of beer. It's such a nice smell. Being in lockdown for so long, haven't been able to be in a pub, but all that pub smells just coming rushing back. It's such a good smell. There you go, it's all tucked away in the fridge. Despite its size, it actually fits in the fridge perfectly. So, these 3 days are going to take so long, but I can't wait to try it. Cannot wait. Right, so the pint has been conditioning in the fridge for 3 days now. So, it's ready to drink. First thing I need to do as part of the tapping process, I just need to change the dial from carbonated to off. And just do that slowly. It should take about 5 seconds and there'll be a big hiss. So let's give this a try. Right, so that's off. Now I've got to pour probably about half a pint and just throw that away, and then hopefully the amber nectar will be ready. The half that I'll be throwing away. Smells pretty good. Okay, let's get pouring. Whoa, it's a bit lively. So this is it. This is Stars and Stripes, 4.5%. Right, now for the all-important taste test. I'm excited about this one. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. It's the best homebrew I've ever had. That's for definite. It's quite hoppy. Got a little bit of citrus in there, not too much, which is probably just how I like it really. It's reasonably cloudy, which you'd expect from like a homebrew set. But I think as time goes on, as I get my way through this 10 pints, it's probably likely to get a little bit clearer. But it's super tasty. It's got a reasonably clean taste. Yeah, I'm sold on it. I can't wait to work my way through all their ales, pilsners and lagers. So the pointer costs £75 including delivery, and that includes 20 pints. So 10 pints of one and 10 pints of another. If you go on their website, you can choose, you can mix and match which ones you want. Like I say, ales, pilsners and lagers. I think they've got some stouts on there as well. I'll put all the details in the description. So hope you enjoy this video, and cheers.